And today I've been asked to be in a blog hop, and actually this blog hop is for breast cancer awareness. So basically what I have here is I have Fight Like a Girl spelled out, except I'm leaving the L off because I'm going to use one of these ribbon characters in a different color for the L. And then I have my version of boxing gloves. They're actually shoes from Paper Doll Dress Up. So, and then this ribbon is actually from the Savory cartridge. So I'm going to go ahead and print these out in 2 shades of pink, and then we'll do that now. Okay, now I'm going to show you this awesome little tool, Crafter's Companion, and basically this little tool allows you to do all kinds of folds. It tells you exactly where to crease your paper, if you want a gatefold card, or if you want a tri-fold card, or if you want a half-fold card, and depending on 12 by 12, or if you use letter-sized paper. And then if you flip it over, it's got more things that you can use on this side. And then it keeps all the tools inside, and there's extra templates that you can buy for it. And then here's even like a box maker, so the lines on here will show you where exactly to crease your paper so that you can make a box. And then it also has a paper cutter that you can use on here as well. So today we're just going to do a gatefold card with it. We're going to do a gatefold card. So I'm just going to butt my short side of this up to this edge right here, and I'm just going to make a line where it says gatefold US, half of US letter. Okay, because this is half of the US letter. This originally came from the UK. I think it was the UK. So that's why it says US. And then you're just going to make those creases nice and deep. And then we have a perfect gatefold card. Okay? Now, we're going to take our gatefold card, and we're going to use some pretty paper on the side of it. Okay, I just realized I was wearing my little thumb things, and that might be distracting for viewers, so I'm going to take those off. It's a chilly day here today, so I was all bundled up. And my son, who's still sick, he thought it would be, he saw me wearing them and he's like, oh, I want those. Because he was chilly too. Okay, so here's my card matted. And then what we're going to do is we have these little shoes. And I'm going to make them into boxing gloves. Okay, so how we're going to do that is, I'm trying to remember where boxing gloves lace up. I think they lace up on the inside. So I'm just going to use my crocodile and my small punch. So I'm just going to put 2 little holes on the inside of the glove, or the shoe, however you want to look at it. Just like that. And then I'm going to use some waxy flax. It's like twine, but it's a little stickier, and it's pretty thin. I got this from Close to My Heart. So I'm just going to lace it through here, and I'm just going to tie it on one side. And then we're going to trim it, just to give it some, like they're tied nice and tight. Now waxy flax, once you have it, it's kind of like, it kind of glues itself there, just because it's stiff and it has that wax on it. So you don't have to really worry about it moving too much. And I'm going to do the other one. Hopefully this will make it look like boxing gloves or boots with ties. There's no boxing gloves on any cartridges. I'm not sure why. We need to message Provocraft about that. Okay, so there's my little boxing gloves. And then I have a bow that we're going to lace it to, basically. So these are going to be hanging from the bow. And since this is a gatefold card, I'm just going to snip this right in the middle. My little scissors are sticky now because I cut that waxy flax. And then I'm just going to put some zip dry on this. These little ties. There's one. And then we'll just have it meet in the center. So there's the other one. So they just match up right here in the middle. Okay, then we're going to pop dot the gloves. But first I want to ink them just a little bit. So we're going to take some chocolate colored ink Wow, I don't think it's called chocolate. It's called dark chocolate. Yeah, see, dark chocolate, my favorite kind of chocolate, actually. Did you know I don't like milk chocolate or white chocolate? I only like dark chocolate. My favorite chocolate is chocolate covered espresso beans. Yep, so even when I'm eating candy, it's still like coffee. I'm gonna ink this up nice and good because these are boxing gloves. They're gonna be a little dirty. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop dot this. There's that one. I hope these look like boxing gloves. Okay, so there's that. There's that part of the card, and on the inside, we're gonna mat this with some different paper. Lay my brown in here. Make sure this can still fold over it. Yep, that I didn't make it too big. And next part we're gonna do is we're gonna peel off our letters from with our Post-it paper and put "Fight" across the front, and then we'll do some faux stitching on that. And on the inside we're gonna put "Like." The good thing about this paper is that even though it's repositionable, once it's down, it's not gonna work its way off. Fight like a Most of the time I connect my letters, but on this one I didn't, because I will show you what I did with this one. We are gonna put this ribbon at the bottom. So fight like a girl with the ribbon, and then we're just gonna trim this up a little. Okay, so we're just gonna glue this on here, and then I'll trim it after I get it on the card. So I'm substituting this ribbon for the L. Okay, so we're just going to trim this at the bottom, and that's it. Fight like a girl. Now we're gonna do some stitching. Okay, now we're gonna use some stickles on the rest of this part. And since I have no good pink stickles, we're just going to use the diamond stickles. And I actually don't have the Hope cartridge, I think that's what it's called, that came with the pink Cricut. I used the Cindy LOO cartridge for this. So I know some of you think that you can only, if you need that cartridge, or I think one of the, maybe Stand and Salute has the ribbon on it, but Cindy LOO also does, so there you go. I don't know if it's officially the ribbon, but for this case it is. So, like a girl, and then I'll let this dry. Our finished card, fight with our boxing gloves. On the inside, like a girl with our sparkly stickles. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone.